What's up, everybody? It's your old pal Taint Peter here, and today we're going to beat the fuck out of Dr. Ridley Hermann, a real scumbag boss, pretty much the second big boss in The Last Faith. This guy gave me a lot of trouble, I'm not going to lie. I had to really knuckle down and learn his moveset, especially in the second phase. But I know that now, and I know how to beat him, so I'm going to tell you how it's done. So here's the first phase. He's going to do these straight arm attacks like that, but the big thing you need to know is that most of his sword swings come with a second hit like that, and they'll get you even if you're behind him. So your instinct is always like, you know, dodge through it and hit him from behind. This time it's not going to work because look, he hits again, and it'll hit you whether you're in front or behind him. So always, always, always give this guy 2 chances to swing his sword before you go in and give him any hits. Just keep your distance till he's done 2. Boom, look, just like that. Wait it out. 1, 2. Then you come in and give him a hit. And, you know, you might not always connect, but at least you didn't get hit yourself, and that's important. When he sticks his arm out like that, just duck. He's going to do a tentacle thing. That one's super easy. It's got a very long telegraph. And then these are pretty easy, too. They just come up from the ground, and then they'll come up in one place, and then they'll move over a little bit and come up usually where you're standing. So just wait for the first one, then take a step. The second one will come in, and you will dodge all of it. And if you can successfully do this, you'll see that you'll start to get special hits on him like that, where you can press Y and really do a lot of damage. That's kind of what I managed to do in this playthrough. And watch, and then you take 1 step. Exactly. So this part's just kind of a war of attrition. You wait for him to take his hits, you come in, give a couple smacks, and get the fuck out. Look, yeah, I'm rolling away, yeah. He does 2 hits, come back. Boom, 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 boom. Try not to get greedy. Always 2 hits from him. That's really the big tip for Phase 1. Obviously, it's not that hard. Phase 2 is where it gets tricky. Phase 2 is where he starts sort of like teleporting around, turning into a puddle on the ground and chasing you, leaving landmines. We're about to see that in a minute. Just duck that, no problem. Get out of there, there we go. This is really one of those bosses where it is just a war of attrition. And there you go, I got his posture broken. I can come in with my Y attack and punish him there. Boom. Now in this second phase, just get ready to dodge. I want you to now prioritize defense over hitting him. Even more so. So look, he's leaving these little red dots on the ground. Those are like blood landmines. Do not step on those. You will get hurt. And obviously don't step on him, the puddle of blood. When he does this, see, he shoots out little red projectiles when he lands. Just always jump. When he jumps up like that, jump. Because when he lands, a missile will hit you if you don't. So you have to learn to do it. And then this phase, this is tricky because you feel like you can go get hits in on him. And you can, but really I want you to prioritize dodging those balls because they actually hurt pretty bad. If you can get a couple hits in safely, great, do it. Otherwise, just make sure you're not getting hit. Watch, jump that, goes up and down, jump that. I got hit right there, but that's not typical. I'd say the times to get your strikes in here are when he pops up from his little blood thingy right there. That's when you can really give him a good, safe hit. This, you're not going to get him, right? Like, he's going fucking apeshit, he's airborne. Right here, you can get him a little bit, then he'll go back down into the blood, he'll chase, he'll leave some landmines, and he'll come back up. Now you can hit a couple times. I would just wait for those moments. Don't get greedy with anything else, except, again, I hate to tell you to attack him here. I'm doing it a little bit, but as you can see, the ball movement gets hectic, and they do so much damage. I wouldn't really count on that to be one of the big damage moments for him. I think the pool of blood on the ground is really your thing. Here, it's 1, 2, and then duck, because 1 will come down from the ceiling on the 3rd. It's 2 up from the ground, and then 1 where it's up from the ground and down from the ceiling when that thing comes. It's going to take a minute for you to get all this. I know it's kind of a lot. I had to fight him quite a few times in order to get this down. I'm just trying to give you the walkthrough play by play, so hopefully you can sort of see the idea and learn to apply it. It might take you a couple playthroughs yourself, but you will get it. And even when you do, it's still a little tricky. I mean, look, he's got me down to my last heal. I'm frantically trying to kill this guy at this point. I'm like, please just fucking die. Such a long boss fight. Here we go. And we got him. And look, I'm going to do another playthrough as like a walkthrough, and I think I'll have a much cleaner kill on him. But it's going to be the same strategy. I'm not going to change a thing. I mean, that is what you need to do. He's not the kind of boss that you can really do much else to except learn his moveset, get around it, and get the damage in where you have the moment to do it. And because he's kind of earlier on in the game, there's not a lot of different weapon builds and varieties you could bring to him. There's not a ton of spells you can have. Like, your approaches to this boss are pretty narrow, and I think doing this is probably your best bet. Anyway, this has been another Taint Peter guide to a boss in the Last Faith. Dr. Hermann Ridley is a fucking bitch. He's buried down in the ground now, thanks to our dastardly swordplay and clever dodging. And yeah, I hope you can now move on with the game and enjoy yourself. I'll see you guys on the next one.